This British Open Picks edition of the Sports Gambling Podcast is brought to you by Circa Sports. They're back with their Circa Survivor and Circa Millions contest. $14 million up for grabs. Get all the details over at circasports.com.
Hey, this is Derek Stevens. I'm the owner of Circa Las Vegas. You're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
He's one of those guys who will get penetration.
Welcome everyone to the Sports Gambling Podcast. I'm Sean, second the money green with my partner in picks, Ryan, Real Money Kramer. What's happening, Kramer?
Dog. I hear they're still trying to call it the Open Championship, like there isn't a United States Open.
I mean, this is perfect for
USA,
the British
USA.
Open. Come on, who doesn't call it the British Open Championship?
By the way,
these colors don't run.
I'm a little confused. I know the live, the merger already happened.
Yes.
I saw last week or 2 weeks ago they were dancing on the golf course. I'm not so sure. Like, maybe we need to walk back some of our pro merger takes, because if mob dancing turns into part of golf, I'm out. That's not cool.
Yeah,
that's not what I'm here
we don't
for.
need that. Golf is an old.
It was
guy.
really off-putting. It really stood out to me as a drive-by TMZ live golf fan. We do still have the app downloaded on the TVs.
Are we getting rid of the live golf app, right?
No, I have not deleted my account. I'm going to stay with it. Who knows? Maybe.
I was joking there, but do we have an end date for live?
Well, I don't
seems
know.
like they don't.
They're dancing. They're literally dancing in the fairways.
It seems like there hasn't been any sort of update as to what's going to happen there.
I assume the British Open is some sort of merged event, right? No,
I think obviously the live guys are involved, but
it's not brought to us by Aramco yet, or any of those other Middle East or Qatar Airways.
Yes, they painted on the Saudi flag onto the claret jug. I did hear they were going to do that too.
I mean, think about it. Green sponsorships. That's. I mean, why does the green need to be green?
It's a great question.
Boise
Ryan.
State once asked that question.
All right, we are going to talk British Open picks. Before we get to that, shout out to Circa Sports. Oh man, I cannot wait. The Circa football weekend, end of August 24th to the 26th. Come out, say what's up to Kramer and I. Sign up for the Circa Millions contest. Sign up for the Circa Survivor. Again, enter in Vegas. You can play from anywhere. $14 million up for grabs. Kramer and I will personally give you your selection card for the Circa Millions if that's what you want, or Circa Survivor. We'll do both. But again, Circa's awesome, great place to
Sean,
hang.
I was thinking maybe we come up with a tasting menu.
Ooh.
We have different types of tasting menu, like conservative, aggressive, really hungry.
What do you want from your Circa Millions?
All 1 p.m. games. Maybe you get in early on a Thursday.
Only prime
slate.
time games. Circuitsports.com to get all the details. Joining us on the line from the Golf Gambling Podcast, Mr. Baby Whale himself, Boston Capper. What's up, Capper?
What's up, boys? It's it is all the hardos call it the Open. It's the fucking British Open. That's what it's called.
Yeah, is there? I know Twitter golf. See, like I have a cursory view of Twitter golf. I realize they're listening, and I listened to you and Steve's British Open preview, as I call it, and I feel like there's a whole like other deeper level to golf Twitter, like the golf. Going super hardcore. But is there like divisiveness as to what to call it?
I mean, yeah, probably. Like, I don't know. Last year, I think I heard more of it. This fighting on golf Twitter is fucking weird, man. Like everybody's fighting. It's a very strange place, and we all bet on a fucking really strange sport to bet on anyway. Everybody's sweating out like 50s, 60s to ones, and people start chirping at each other and show me the ticket, and then we got like.
I feel like that's mostly just you, or mostly just you getting mad at someone for jinxing your bet, or something you did to personally jinx someone's bet. We'll get.
That's why I stay out of Slack, because those fucking guys would mush me all the time. I had to stay out. I had to. My blood pressure would go through the roof. Like, forget
you know what we need to do?
The doctor did, and he does. He is the only one of our podcast hosts who has a medicinal excuse for not being in the Discord, because the doctor did write a note and said no
Sean,
golf Discord interaction.
We need to start doing some sort of monthly like happy hour panel where we get all the guys that are too old to figure out Discord.
Yeah,
all together in the like Colby, Boston Capper. I'm assuming there's a couple others in our waters.
Yes, little mix of everyone. And Steve Shermer out on assignment, just new dad, kid number 2. Yep. He wasn't able to make it. Filling in for him, rising star in the Golf Gambling Podcast Network, Mr. Matt Gannon. What's happening, Matt?
Yeah, appreciate you guys having me on the pod. Happy to be here. Obviously, watch a lot of your guys' content. What we do at SGPN is awesome. But I have to ask, what did you say last year when the tournament was in Scotland and not in the Great Britain or England? Did you call it the British Open?
Yes, of course.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm not one of those people that differ. British, United Kingdom, it's all Britain to me.
Oh wow!
I mean,
it's all the empire.
I know. Capper feels the same way. It's all the evil empire. You raise that Union Jack, you deal with the consequences.
I just picture
Scotland.
Boston Capper was Mel Gibson in The Patriot. Just absolutely laying. I mean, 2 if by C motherfuckers.
That was I think that was the last time I hit an outright. I hate Cam Smith. That was pretty sweet. Beautiful. And of course that was again thanks to Golf Gambling Podcast. I think Steve, he and Capper, they do that fun game on the show where they basically bring up all these trends, whittle it all down to usually it's a couple guys, but if you listen to their show, if you missed it, they did, I think it was like 10 different trends.
10 different trends, yeah.
And one guy was 10 for 10. There was only one man remaining.
Yep.
Oh no.
And that one man was Rickie Fowler.
Oh no.
How surprised were you that Rickie Fowler
are so hard right
Rickie
now.
Fowler was the guy who survived the trend survivor?
I mean, not that surprised. He's got a pretty good open record, and he's been playing so well. I thought it was going to be Brooks. Brooks was the second guy. So I bet them both because I don't want to go through that whole fucking exercise, not bet them, and then have them win. So.
Yeah, that is brutal, and people don't realize that in the content game, wow. it is sometimes it's a problem because you give out some stuff where you go, oh, I pulled up this stat, and then you're like, well, shit, I gotta bet it because I talked about it on air, and then the FOMO of talking about something, and again, thank God I have that fear because. I gave out that Austin Hooper 2 touchdown.
Who could forget?
Titans money line 80-1. You guys remember that? It was featured on the Dr. Phil show. But that was one of those classic where we give out a crazy.
Can we get one of those T-shirts as seen on TV?
As seen on TV, as seen on Dr. Phil. Matt, you are a young guy. It's great to see. The young kids embracing golf, embracing gambling on golf. Normally, I feel like back when we were starting out,
become a young man's game.
Yeah, it is kind of a youth movement. Give us a little bit about your background. Like, how did you get into golf handicapping? What were you doing that you stumbled upon our network and got involved? Yeah. Walk us through your how'd you get a part of Golf Gambling Podcast?
Definitely a very slippery slope. I wouldn't know if I would go down it again if I had the choice, but we're here and we're happy to be here. But yeah, so I grew up playing every sport, basically, apart from golf, played college football, played college lacrosse. And then when the time came when I couldn't do that anymore, picked up golf. And I was like, I've always been fairly good at sports. And I picked up this metal stick and I'm like, damn, this is a lot harder than it looks. And I've always handicapped sports my whole life. Then I got into golf over the last 4 years, and yeah, it's been I love it. It's the best sport to handicap, best sport to watch, to play. It's a lifestyle now.
This is one of those things where the explanation, while very different than Boston Cappers, it's exactly the same. Hey, I bet on everything, and this sport is really awesome. That's the answer. As we always say, Sean, it's a 10-point dog on a Sunday. 4 to 1's
I mean,
pretty shortest of the short in the golf.
Right.
world.
I'm just going back and thinking how young Matt must have been when we gave out Bubba Watson to win the Masters
2012,
in
baby.
2012. I mean, come on. He's probably hanging out in his middle school.
Probably. You know.
Yeah, I was 12. I was definitely 12.
Oh hell yeah!
12.
Boobs were becoming a thing.
Yeah, it was like right when he was discovering how awesome.
I don't know with the internet. Who knows what he's already figured
Who
out.
knows? Yeah, like
Matt, when we were young, we would get photocop some kid would steal a Playboy from somewhere.
Yeah,
and then he'd go to the library at school and Xerox it as many times as possible, and that was our fix.
Yeah.
Now you got the old iPhone. You could do it out your hands.
Oh my god, kids are jerking off at school.
Kids are so lucky because there was a random dumpster like that, it was like a porno mag random dump site. We'd go check it once a week, ride our bikes down there, and behind the dumpster we'd find all types of hustlers and weeds and you know what I mean, just the most random shit. It was the best. It was like the porn fairy.
Just
ride over the wrong side of the tracks. We understand.
Getting back to the British Open, Rory, obviously he won this British Open, aka the Claret Jug, in 2014. I think he messed up by winning the Scottish Open. Am I crazy, Capper? Because doesn't that mess up his mojo? If we wanted, and again, I'm not like a Rory guy, but if you're backing Rory, you wanted him coming under the radar. Steve had a great theory. The more press he has coming into an event, the worse he does. This feels like a horrible setup if you're backing Rory this week.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, it is kind of stupid that we say, "Oh, he won last week, he can't win this week." I mean, we have had back-to-backs more frequently. It's still not a frequent thing. It's fucking tough to do because golf's so goddamn random. I mean, there's 150 guys in the field. You know what I mean? Luck does play a part in that. Yeah, I mean, it's so storybook. If he fucking wins, the golf coverage is going to be nauseating. I'm going to have to get off the internet for a week.
Oh no,
it's going to be terrible. I don't know. It's a short number. He should do it. He didn't do media availability on Tuesday, so he's trying to kind of focus on the golf, which is a good thing for Rory and his fans. But yeah, I'm not here for it. I don't want Rory.
What about you, Matt? That was 2014. I don't know if you were watching golf back then, but what's your take on Rory coming into this event? I mean, obviously playing well, winning the Scottish Open, but how do you think he matches up with this course in particular?
Yeah, the first thing Capper and I said last week on our Monday show was how hilarious would it be if Rory were to win this Scottish Open, build up the hype, and then flame out next week, aka this week. And I could already see it coming to fruition. I don't think he's going to flame out, but the hype is there. I mean, the golf course sets up for him perfect. He was a winner here. He's fucking Rory McIlroy. So I don't think he's going to win. I don't want him to win, but if he does, probably good for the game.
Yeah, I mean, he's interesting. His career, right? He won those couple majors. He was up there with this is the next Tiger. He's gonna go head to head with Tiger, and then just nothing.
I have very scattered golf memories when it comes to watching golf, but I have a very distinct memory of him. He was choking away some major, and
which one?
I don't. Yeah, he was being consoled by some insanely attractive girl. I have a similar memory with Jordan Spieth. And in that moment, you're just like, oh shit, he's not going to be good for a while. He's fallen into off the field activities. We've seen it with Tiger Woods. I mean, look at Rickie Fowler. Rickie Fowler is fuck. My commercials are running up. I got to be good at golf again. And he had to he had to quit pussy for a little bit. That's just, and so
make your legs weak.
Yeah. So I mean, I think that's all we're looking at here, right?
Yeah. So what about Cam Smith? Obviously he won the British Open last year, but do you think this is a good match good course match for him, Capper, Cam Smith?
So on paper, no, just because it looks like, going to have to be accurate with the driver, but me and Matt talked about it. We don't know what he's going to look like if he's clubbing down. What does he look like hitting 2 iron? I don't fucking know. It's a very small sample size, So, and once he's off the box, he's arguably the best golfer on the planet. He can get up and down from anywhere. He can drain putts. So betting against Cam Smith, his number was shitty. That's the only reason I didn't bet him. I'd run and bet some other guys. But yeah, I mean, on paper, this is not a course fit. He's not going to be popular in DFS. You're not going to see him on a lot of tickets. or a lot of CADs. But I was going into this week knowing he wasn't a fit, and I wanted to bet him, but his number was just too short.
What about you, Matt? Cam Smith? How do you feel about him here?
Yeah, I'm out on Cam Smith this week for sure, and especially with the fairways not being as firm as they were in the past on this golf course. That with the fairways being softer, that brings more drivers into play, allows guys to hit drivers so they won't roll into the rough, into the fescue. So more guys are going to have to hit drivers, meaning Cam Smith will have to hit more drivers. That is his least dominant weapon. Even last week on Live, when he won the tournament, he lost many strokes off the tee. I don't know if you know about him winning at TPC Sawgrass. He lost literally 5 strokes off the tee, one of the worst driving performances of the entire field, and gained 11 strokes putting. It was an immaculate short game performance. Ridiculous. He would need to do that again this week. And I do not, if he gains 12 strokes, 15 strokes putting, be my guest, Cam Smith, but it's not going to happen.
So you mentioned Live. What about the Live players in general? How do you think, we still haven't gotten a great answer of like, hey, dominating in Live, what does it mean going into a major? Does it help you? The obviously the structure is completely different. I saw in your DFS
dancing.
Yeah,
the first
complete lack of dancing. I saw in your article, Matt, you had some Live guys in there. How do you think the Live guys will fare for this British Open?
Yeah, so hand up, I was so out on all the Live guys going into the majors, heading into the major season. I wrote articles about how they had no chance, even drove to the PGA. I will be the first to admit I was wrong, but you still can't quantify what these Live tournaments mean. Like they're 48-man fields, 54 holes. We don't know what they mean. So I wrote up those 2 Live guys based off just course fit and what we know about those golfers. If the wind's going to be a factor, if the club down's going to be a factor, Talor Gooch hits one of the best low hooks in the world. And Dustin Johnson has a great open track record. He should be an open championship back at many years ago where he blew it on the last few holes. And he's playing good golf. So you got to make what you want to make.
Now, one of the trends of like the British Open winners that I know you guys have been talking about over on the show, this one is crazy. And I think it even goes back more than 10 years, but the last 10 winners, the year before, they were outside the top 30 in the British Open the year before. Capper, is there any sort of Capper's logic to it?
No, listen. This is what we have to deal with fucking gambling on golf. Like you spend all fucking week trying to handicap something, and it's something as stupid as every winner over the past 15 years have been outside the top 30. So whatever, just like it's frustrating, but it's crazy. Like the trend's the trend. Cam Smith broke a trend last year. I don't remember which one he did. Morikawa broke a trend the year before that. So while it is a fun game, it's definitely not the be all end all. Yeah, I mean, look, man, if it hits again, it hits again. I think it'd be fucking hilarious. That's one of the weirder trends.
Yeah, I mean, Matt, what do you any sort of go-to trends you like that for the British Open, like whether it's ball striking, tee to green putting, like what are you looking at? Obviously, weather always kind of hovering around for the British Open. Doesn't look like it's going to be horrible from what I saw, but what are you looking at attribute wise going into the British Open?
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm looking at any trends per se, because trends are very cherry picked and you can make what you want of them, and not even just golf, any sport, you can take a trend and run with it. I'm really high on complete driving of the golf ball because I think the driver is going to be more important than people are saying. People are kind of trying to drill the accuracy narrative. I think I'm going to go with a guy who's just a total dominant driver of the golf ball, aka Rory, Rahm, Scheffler, those types of guys who would just completely take over a golf course with the driver.
Yeah, I heard.
It seems like Scotty Scheffler is going to be insanely chalky, even though his price is like through the fucking roof.
Do you think there's talk, Capper, inside the golf circles I go around in?
Let's hear it.
Yes,
that you can outdrive this course, that you can dominate this course with your driver and kind of break the course. Do you subscribe to that notion?
I don't know if you can break the course. I think it's going to be more driver heavy than the community is letting it play out. Like, and it's because they keep going. Like Roy didn't use a whole lot when he won. Tiger famously, I think he used it once when he won. But it's a different mean, these guys are different now. I mean, this is almost 10 years later. The technology is so much better than it was 10 years ago. These guys are all long and straight. They can all fade and draw the ball.
I also don't use my driver, but that's because I can't hit my driver straight. So I drive with only my 3-wood.
It's so weird because when I started golf, the driver was the only fucking club I could hit. Like it was the only club
That's
I could
crazy.
hit. That was it.
That's a crazy fact.
What?
That
that you could only hit your driver.
Yeah, when I
Happy
first
Gilmore
picked up
over
golf,
here.
Yeah, I had to like I didn't understand hitting down on the ball. I was it was a very frustrating experience learning golf. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think Matt's right. I think being a complete driver of the golf balls can be very important, not just accuracy. Distance helps anywhere. Long and straight works at any golf course. So give me the guys who are going to hit it long and straight.
Long and straight. All right. Enough messing around. Let's get to DFS. Idle Kramer and I will give out our DFS picks for the Millie Maker. You guys, as judges, feel free to grade us. Matt, feel free to criticize Kramer. Don't hold back. Don't go like, oh, I shouldn't go after him. Give him your honest feelings. And
Capper, how many?
You gotta. This is your last one. You're gonna get swept if you don't take the British Open, bro.
And here's the thing, Capper. I appreciate it. I am going head to head against Kramer, but really, I'm giving the fans and the audience shots at winning millions of dollars.
Really?
All right, I'm not going to give you some conservative ass lineup.
Really?
That maybe you win $3 in a 50-50. I'm trying to give you $1 million. Speaking of $1 million, go to underdogfantasy.com. Best Ball Mania 4 is here. Underdog Fantasy giving away $15 million in prizes. That's insane.
Oh my God.
And they got it all too. Like they have NFL season player props. They call it NFL Pick'em, daily MLB stuff. They got stuff for golf. They really have a little bit of everything. But again, Best Ball Mania is awesome. I mean, fantasy football is fun, but the best part is drafting, like managing a league, collecting dues, vetoing trades, like all that is bullshit. It's super annoying. Head over to Underdog Fantasy, use promo code SGPN for 100% deposit bonus up to $100. That's underdogfantasy.com, promo code SGPN. Kramer, you are last major winner, so you have the honors.
I mean, it might be multiple years, Capper. I know you lost the official record book, but it's not even been pretty. I think I sent 6 through the cut line at the U.S. Open. And by the way, the judges were not kind to me, so I'm prepared for everything and everything. I had Scotty Scheffler in here, and then I started doing the research, and it seems like people are calling him a free square. 25% of your budget is a free square. I'm not sure I understand that logic because you need 6 guys. So I figured I'd pass on him. I assume he's going to be very popular, and my free square is Brooks Koepka. What guy plays for majors? No other handicap needed. When last time you motherfuckers talked me out of him, he ended up doing something called winning. So Brooks is in there. I don't care. There's nothing that's going to have me take him out. He was my free square, 10,400. And me losing Scheffler, by the way, made it a little easier because spending 22,900 on 2 guys was really tricky for the rest of the lineup. All right.
Yeah. So you're right. Scotty's definitely going to be popular. The reason why the community's calling him a free square is because he hasn't finished. He hasn't. Yeah. Well, but at this point, he's good chalk, right? Like you guys know, there's good chalk, bad chalk. He hasn't finished worse than 12th, like all fucking year. And all he does is top 5, and he's gonna.
So you're telling me it's a trend that's ready to be broken?
Yeah. Look, I mean, I'm definitely fine with because you're right. Like because I did a Scotty Brooks build, and that shit is ugly down bottom. But thanks to Matt finding some garbage plays under 6K, you can make it work. But yeah, I love Brooks, man. Like you said, major killer. He should play well here. The only thing that worries me is he didn't play the week before, and that's just a bug that Steve put in my ear, and that's it.
Matt, how say you?
Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna say about Brooks Koepka? He lives for this shit. He wakes for the majors, like 10K, 10-4. Great price. Yeah. Before you guys get into the rest, what's your overall thoughts on this weird pricing? Like Scotty all the way up to 12 something, and then 5.5K at the bottom. It's definitely different.
As a TMZ guy, it felt more distributed than normal. What's the was the
wow? I just realized John Daly is in here. 5,500.
Was the floor always 5,500? Yeah, okay. So they
6K.
and the ceiling, we rarely do we ever was 12K. Like, did anyone ever get past 12?
We saw somebody at 12-1 this year, didn't we? Did we see Rahm at 12-1?
This was the most expensive anyone's been outside of like the Tour Championship, which is like staggered scoring, which doesn't count.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess as a TMZ guy, it struck me as interesting to see the way that the prices were a little bit more distributed than normal. It felt like.
Yep. Yeah, there's lots of misprices up and down with them doing it like this. Definitely makes it more interesting. Makes the builds more interesting too.
All right. I will maybe partial credit there, Ryan. I'm going.
What do you mean partial credit?
My first golfer coming in at $10,000.
Wow.
Viktor Hovland, 13th in strokes gained total, 10th in strokes gained tee to green. He's contended in majors. He's circling around, waiting to strike. Comes in ranked first in approach proximity over the last 50 rounds. He's on the rise. Perfect time to play him here. Capper, how see you?
So I like Vic. It's more an ownership thing for me, and he's kind of been trending in the wrong direction since the Memorial. But he played really well last year, and the weakest part of his game, as everybody knows, is bunker play and chipping. Right? He's not going to have to chip as much around here. He's going to be able to putt a lot, really long, really straight. You can feel that a major is coming. So it could be this week, could be next year, but you can definitely feel it coming. I mean, I don't mind at all. Plus, you're starting at 10K, like you're going to have a very balanced team.
Very balanced.
Is he catching the nickname Norwegian Rickie Fowler with all that drip? That's what Sean's really in the way.
It's big dick Vic.
Really?
Big dick Vic.
Oh, I like that.
Matt, what do you got on Viktor Hovland?
Yeah, it's not if, it's when for Vic. He's a great young talent. I agree with Capper on the chalk. Everyone's kind of going to him because he obviously is trending, playing great golf this year, and he was in that final group last year, and he's obviously a better golfer at this point of his career than he was last year. But you starting at that price point, fading the top, definitely a bold strategy. Definitely going to free your lineup up down when you get to the other spots.
Love it. Bold strategy, Ryan.
Matt,
Fortune favors the bold.
You think he's giving up too much win equity by starting at 10K though?
Yeah, I think so.
No,
I think so too.
I think so.
Too much win. Oh man, you know what? It's not even about the money anymore. I just want to have that $1 million so I can be like, who gave up win equity now, baby?
Oh God help us all if Sean cashes us.
Well,
Jesus.
and I'm sure it's the same high stakes person I spoke with in 2017. So I should just email him now and be like, get the wire transfer ready. I'm coming. Kramer.
Wow. I mean. Who's
your second guy?
This guy was in the lineup before we even got started, especially now that he's recommitted to golf. The original Drip Squad member, especially since Jason Day has been permanently eliminated. Since I found out he has a child named Dash.
I always think it's a name.
Really?
It's a name for a dog.
It's the son's name in the that like kids cartoon, the Expendables or one of those. But I mean,
yeah, that is Dash. You're right.
But
not the
like it's because
that's the Stallone movie.
I'm getting mixed up. You know, late night viewings always blend together. So obviously Rickie Fowler also makes the lineup 9,800. And I guess the part that seemed shocking to me is he not going to be a popular play here at 9,800?
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, I don't believe that this ownership is going to hold true. I don't know. I mean, he's stuck. He's right between Cantley and Spieth.
Oh wow!
Morikawa is catching some steam too.
Wow.
I mean, maybe I thought he was going to be easy 20%, but he's not. So I don't have a bad thing to say about Rickie, especially if he's not going to be chopped. Like, I feel like he might be one of these players who on Wednesday night, you know, you're looking at 14 to 16%. And you open up the player pool in the morning and he's like fucking 23. And you're like, God damn it.
Well, either way, he was in like 2 free squares for me. I started with Koepka and Fowler and I figured the rest out.
You're going to get bingo. Matt, what do you think of what do you think here of that pick?
I mean, Rickie's playing great golf, but I'm surprised at the ownership number at the moment. I expect like Capper for it to be a little higher, but I don't think it should be because Rickie Fowler has only won 6 times in his career, and now he's getting praised to be like, "Oh, I'm the most tipped golfer. I'm going to be the Open champion this year." Like he was never he was never an elite top of the world golfer. He was just a cool guy who wore orange and everyone liked.
It's fucking really cool.
It would just
He's playing good golf.
It would just look so weird visually for Rickie Fowler to be holding the claret jug. Like it's such like an old school. And he's in these like hyper colors with a giant jug. I don't know. It just seems like a weird fit.
That picture of him at Wimbledon looking like a straight mafia boss headed over to a fucking summer soiree at the tennis court.
All right, my next pick. This is in honor of Steve Shermer.
Oh wow.
Give me
not the Queen, Steve Shermer.
Yes,
talking about the British Open.
Yes, give me Tommy Fleetwood, baby.
Jesus Christ,
made the cut in the last 5 British Opens. He's a veteran links golfer. Again, he's got that low flight path, fly under the radar. Again, this is where Tommy Fleetwood goes to shine. I feel like, I'm not even going to give him out over as an overall, because his price is like 25 to 1, which I feel like is a little short for Tommy Fleetwood, even though I think he should have a good round. Only $9,300. Tommy Fleetwood. Capper, are you in on Tommy Fleetwood this week?
No, it's the hometown narrative, right? Like he grew up near there, and he's gonna have a lot of pressure on him. And one thing Tommy Fleetwood does not like is pressure. Look, he should check all the boxes. The problem is when Tommy checks all the boxes and everybody gets on him, he disappoints. That's what Tommy does. He should have won the Canadian Open. He played super conservative. Unless he's 15 shots out, that's when he shoots his Sunday 61s at tournaments. He never does that when he's in contention. As far as the DFS play goes, I just think he's going to be too choppy. Like I'd rather take DJ below him, but that's just
Tommy Fleetwood is Matt Damon's character from Good Will Hunting. Just
Matt, you seem like a smart guy. You're probably on Tommy Fleetwood this week, right?
Yeah, Tommy and Tyrrell Hatton were kind of interchangeable for me, and I was going to go with whoever had the lower ownership, and it seems to be Hatton at the moment because they're virtually the same golfer. Is Tommy Fleetwood going to shoot his 62 on Saturday to get into contention, or on Sunday when it's too late? If he doesn't do either of those things, he's just gonna not pay off for you, and you always have to rely on that one super low round to when it's too little, too late, or when he does it on Saturday to get in the mix. And then you saw what he did last week. It's just so on brand what these two guys do. It's kind of funny.
It's hilarious. Tommy Fleetwood was never won a PGA Tour event in the United States. Yeah, not once. Ever. Oh. And he's 25 to 1 at a fucking major. It's stupid. It's
not in the United States, baby. Kramer, what do you got? Who's your next guy?
Sean, just take a deep breath, hands over the head.
I hate this segment.
What do you mean you hate this segment? All right, next up, let's get some more live action on the team, and why not just hit the cocaine bear sound effect? Because once again, it's again I stumbled into ownership here, but it seems like it does seem like Dustin Johnson also could be a less popular play. A couple top 10 finishes here overseas last week at the live event where they were dancing in the fairways, finished 5th. He plays well overseas, Sean, and he 10th in the U.S. Open, so decent form, and feels like he's been. I keep reading about how he's a discount, so I was surprised again to see that he might be a decent contrarian play this week.
Matt, saw you nodding. Are you in on DJ as well? It sounds like
fucking crushing you.
Yeah, I'm definitely in on DJ this week, and he's been lurking in the past 2 majors, as well as obviously last year 2 top 10s in the last 2 Open championships. He was nearly the first round leader at the last 2 majors, and then he faded on the weekend. If he puts together those weekend rounds, he'll surely be there, and he's kind of trending on live, like we said earlier in the show. Make what you want to make of that, but it's good golf. Is good golf. He's playing all right, and he knows how to play in this style of golf. I'm with the Dustin thing this week for sure.
Yes.
Capper?
Yep. Same. Yeah. The thing that's had with DJ is like what Matt said, right? It's unquantifiable what he's doing over there. So it's just you gotta close your eyes and picture. Can you see DJ stalking this course and fucking holding up the side of his head? Absolutely. So I think Paulina just needs to stay the fuck away and just go wait on the yacht in the Med and wait for him to be done. Then you guys can.
It's a baby fucking wheel, man.
I will say, and by the way, Sean, I did actually see some whales. Well, not sure if they were babies. Although I don't know if you saw this, recently somewhere down in the southern African coast, some fishermen pulled out this crazy looking fish that if our friend from the Northeast saw, he definitely would have thought it was a baby fucking whale.
All right, my next golfer coming in at a very great price, $8,100. He has huge upside potential, low ownership, top 10 in the U.S. Open.
Nice.
Give me Tom Kim. Capper, explain to the people why that's a great pick. Also, DraftKings kind of racist. They just have a Korean flag instead of his profile photo.
No.
Come on.
Am I racist?
Come on.
It's not that racist.
I mean, it's not,
Yeah,
it's not wrong.
You can't find a Tom Kim photo, DraftKings?
It's like your 75-year-old grandmother, just casual racism. It's not.
Yeah, it's. I mean, come on, find a photo of Tom Kim. I can find a photo of Tom Kim. He's on Wikipedia. Capper, is this a good play?
So I don't mind it. I mean, look, he played well at the Scottish. It doesn't really have anything to do with this. He looked like he was trending in a wrong direction after the U.S. Open. I just feel like I don't know where his ownership is going to end up. 8K is always a range that gets skipped over, so we won't be chalky. But everybody on the narrative where you got to be accurate. Tom is not long. So that's a slight disadvantage for him, but you'll know what you're getting out of him immediately. Cause if his putter's on, then he's good. His approach is typically fine. Yeah. I'm fine with Tom Kim there. So you went Vic at 10K down to 9K with Fleetwood and now low 8 with Tom Kim.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
What about you?
Room to work.
Wow.
What about you, Matt? What do you got?
They're not liking your line.
So going into last week's Scottish Open, there was some Tom Kim love because he finished well at the year before the Scottish Open. He obviously did that again at this past Scottish Open, and his only Open Championship career start, he made the cut. So is Tom Kim just like a generational links golfer? Maybe we're ahead of the curve. Maybe you're ahead of the curve. Personally, I'm out on Tom Kim. The putter's been abysmal. He had one good putting start last week, but I don't hate the pick because if you're ahead of a curve, you're ahead of a curve. He's not going to be too owned. I'm out though.
All right, I'll take that as a win. He said he didn't hate the pick.
The knees are rattling.
He said he didn't hate the pick. That is a win in my DFS showdown. Kramer?
Oh, I almost my walking around the ring between rounds, putting my fists up in the air, feeling the win already. So I forget if Capper loves or hates this guy. But it seems like when you get down to the cheap guys, if you can find guys that are good ball strikers and doing all the things you need, but maybe high variance putters worth a dart throw in a GPP format, give me Siwoo Kim, 7,300. And again, is he going to be low owned? What's happening here? I'm going to win $1 million.
Everybody's talked themselves into Denny McCarthy and Brian Hammond this week. Like I've never heard these two fucking guys mentioned as much as they've been mentioned.
Sean, we couldn't have written the script better than Harmon and McCarthy for Capper.
That's fair. Siwoo's the man, dude. Like he's super volatile, but he's actually not been as volatile as he used to be. He got caught at the Travelers, but yeah, I mean, look, he's great ball striker. All the comp courses that Steve and other people smarter than me who figure out the golf course comps. He's played well that. I mean, the Travelers, he lost 7 strokes putting. Even for Siwoo, that's fucking tough to do. So I don't see him being that bad again. Decent finish last year. So yeah, I love Siwoo. They mispriced him in the betting market too. He was 200 to 1. I mean, that was fucking ridiculous.
Oh, wow. And he's broken a putter on tour before, right?
He finished. He broke his putter at the Masters and he putted with his 3-wood. It was.
We might just have to start auto playing him. That's the kind of move an every man can appreciate.
Exactly.
Like he actually did the tin cup thing.
He actually got it smashed.
Broke my fucking putter. Fuck this club. I don't need
breaking news. I've swapped out Denny McCarthy for Siwoo Kim. After reading catching up on some latest trends here.
Matt didn't even give us his take.
Matt, do you like Siwoo Kim? I'm sure you do because I didn't have him in originally.
Siwoo rated out as the 10th best player in this field for me, actually.
Oh, wow.
And when you look at Siwoo's game, this is the most well-rounded it's ever been in his entire career. He used to be an abysmal putter, and he's still not a great putter, but he's got the broomstick putter, which is the big Adam Scott gross looking putter, and it's working for him. And the approach, the around the green play, and the total driving is just check the box. I think I might bet Siwoo at that 150, 200 to 1, but I haven't gotten there yet. But I love the Siwoo call. He will be in my lineups.
Great pick by me.
Oh,
All right.
wow,
Since we both had Siwoo Kim, I have 2 Kims in my lineup.
That's good.
Double
for you.
Kims.
I mean, Korean food is tasty.
It's delicious. I have Talor Gooch.
Okay.
Give me Talor Gooch. He's been playing really well in the Live Tour. He's also been doing really well overseas. 7,800. I got it from Matt's DFS article. So Matt, you gotta love this pick, or I'm gonna look like a total idiot. Why should people be playing Gooch here this weekend?
Again, we don't know how to quantify those live results, but if they mean anything, Talor Gooch is a top 5 player in the world. So if you're getting him at $7,800, hell yeah. And like I said when we started the show, if the wind picks up, Talor Gooch flights the ball as good or better than anyone in the entire world. That's not even a joke. So Talor Gooch, $7,800 hammer play for sure.
Let's go. Get out the hammer. I like that. Kramer, catch up? What do you got here?
I just remember Phil Mickelson when he was driving up to that major, just gonna hit some fucking bombs.
Do you like Gooch this weekend, Capper?
Yeah, I think so. What's funny is I see myself on a shit ton of live guys this week as I'm like doing this exercise,
really?
And I was doing So I like Brooks, I like DJ, I like Gooch, but it's select golfers, right? Like I don't like the bums on live, but like these guys were good and guys who I backed before, and yeah, Gooch was good before he left. Like he was one of the ones where it's like, why did he go? He's had so long to go, but whatever, man. Life changing money. What are you gonna
do? Kramer, what do you got?
Well, so I've given out 4 guys.
Yep.
And my next guy, again, I've spent some money, so I don't have much left. 6,600.
Ooh.
He's got a, I want to say, maybe I'll fuck this up. He's got a cousin who's a poker player. If you're OG World Series of Poker, you'll remember the Harrington that played poker, Pádraig Harrington.
Oh wow!
Who apparently was that really his cousin?
They're related. I could be wrong with the relation, and I'll look it up. But apparently he's playing good golf on the Old Guy Tour, and
great golf
on the Old Guy Tour. He's got 6 top 10 finishes in 8 starts this season on tour. Sean, really dumpster diving here, but it didn't seem like I had to get too deep in the dumpster, as this guy has won the Open Championship. I'll respect it 2 times,
twice, yeah,
back to back, if I'm not mistaken. And so felt like the right pick here. Give me Mr. Harrington. Capper, you go first. This is a great pick, right, for your heritage.
Yeah, for my heritage, yes. He's a proper Irishman, unlike fucking Rory. But he's catching a lot of steam too. What's funny is, what happens when Pádraig Harrington is catching steam? Like I know he's playing good on the Old Man Tour, but I mean, if we can't quantify live, how the hell do we quantify the Senior Tour?
That's fair.
It's just listen. I mean, I don't hate it. I mean, you can do worse, right? There's always going to be some old crusty Euro who's going to do well here. Why can't it be Pádraig? Yeah, I don't see why not. I prefer somebody who's the same price point. He's more volatile, but I feel like he's just got more upside, right? So like Harrington, I don't feel like Harrington's going to get you a top 10, right? He might make the cut and squeeze out like a 25 or a 30, but I don't think he's going to score a shit ton.
Say his first name again.
Pádraig.
Oh, I love that. Pádraig. Distant cousin of former NFL quarterback Joey Harrington and 1995 World Series of Poker champion Dan Harrington.
That's weird.
How about that,
Matt? What about you? Did Harrington make your dumpster dive list here?
No, he definitely did not. I mean, but I don't know how you want to quantify those Senior Tour results. He hasn't missed a cut since January, which is obviously a long time.
Yeah,
he did finish 10th at the Texas Open, which is one of his few PGA Tour starts this season. He was in one of the late groups last week at the Scottish Open, which is a bonus. And he's truthfully one of the longer players out there. He's getting longer with age somehow, some way. And if you want to
Steroids.
look back to the PGA Championship at Kiwa, and out of nowhere he finished fourth. So he could definitely do it, but I'm not doing the Pádraig thing, especially that he's getting the love. I can't do it. I can't do it.
You can get Sean. He's 2-1 top 30.
Really?
Yeah. Top 10 is 9-1.
Oh wow. All right, Kramer.
You can bet him top senior too at plus 175.
Oh,
that's probably the better way to play it.
That might be better than top. Who's his competition? That old German guy, Bernard Langer. Guy's always hanging around.
He's not playing.
No, all right.
Phil.
Wait, Phil counts as a senior?
Yeah, dude, he's on the senior tour.
What the fuck?
Or he was on the senior tour before he left.
Oh man.
Yeah. I don't remember. I didn't put much thought into it. I was like, yeah, that's probably the play.
Like Phil, Darren Clark.
Clark, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Someone
sneaky.
else.
You gotta look out.
John Daly.
No, Daly.
Daly's not quite a senior. I mean, is he? He looks like a senior.
Yes.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, he's surely a senior.
Well, his let's not forget his kid. He secured that sick ass NIL deal with Hooters.
That was pretty awesome. There is an injury update for John Daly. It says update Daly undisclosed is listed in the field for the Open Championship this week. It's just like a general. He's probably banged up injury update.
He's been dealing with nagging knee injuries
and a nagging wife. Nagging ex-wife driving him crazy. All right, for me, my final golfer, because I co-signed Kramer Siwoo Kim.
Oh, great job.
This gentleman, $7,500. He of course made 22 out of 24 cuts this season, 7 top 10s, creative with his irons, which you need to be in the British Open, 9th in the Masters, so he can show up in the bright spotlight. Gimme Sahith Theegala.
Oh,
Capper.
So he is really squarely off the tee.
Yes, love it.
No, not this week.
No.
Not
You don't want to be
week.
squarely off the tee. So listen, he is definitely creative around the greens, right? And he can get up and down. It seems like his good rounds are really good. His bad rounds are really fucking bad.
That's what you want though in DFS. You want the high variance guys.
I just don't like his profile for this course. Like, I just don't. So yeah, it's definitely a no for me on Theegala.
I saw Matt shaking his head. Guy gunning for a promotion here. Matt, what do you make of Theegala here?
So yeah, there's, like I always say with Theegala, there's no right or wrong course fit for him. The guy can pop at a Traveler Championship with super tight fairways, or at Augusta with super wide fairways. He's just a very talented golfer who pops off the tee, pops on approach, pops around the green. He does it in different ways. That's why his stats never really look great, but I like to play Sahith when the number is right and when no one's on him. So he seems to be going under the radar last week. I was on him last week. He flamed out after making every damn cut the whole season. I might go right back. I haven't made the decision yet.
Yes.
So, but Sahith when he's under the radar is a good play in my opinion.
Love it.
That.
Genius, Matt. Kramer, what do you got?
I almost feel bad with the way that I'm going to just drop the mic on you right here. Spending $65 of my $6,700 on a guy who's been a member of this golf course since he was 7 years old.
Let's go.
Stormed through the qualifier. Mr. Matthew Jordan. He's another one, Sean, 2-1 for the top 40 market. And yeah, I mean, he's the opening tee shot for the fucking tournament. He's a member at the club. Let's go. He qualified, Sean. This is the underdog story we like to hear. Matthew Jordan. Let's go. Tell me why this is awesome. Matt, you go first.
Matt.
You share his name.
Oh, Matt, go ahead.
Yeah, so Matt Jordan's a bit of a liability off the tee, but he ranks 7th on the entire European Tour in strokes gained around the green, which you got to get it up and down on this golf course. So Matthew Jordan knows his way around this place better than anyone, literally in the entire world. I posted a video on Twitter today of him swinging a club when he was 3 years old at this place, and I was like, this guy's a stud. So I don't see how Matt J misses the cut this week. I mean, it's gonna blow up in my face, but the home game narratives never really work out. But I'm doing the Matty J thing this week.
Yes.
Capper.
Yeah, listen, he's one of the guys that I have stat down here in the dumpster diving range. It's him and Griot is who I'm playing in this price range. So yeah, I'm definitely fine with it.
Feeling good, Sean. Feeling good.
All right, I'm gonna win one of these, and by that I mean the entire Millie Maker. Let's fucking go, baby.
I'm getting. There needs to be a trophy or a belt or something if I sweep you. If I get the calendar grand slam on your ass.
Come on, Ryan. No need to rub it in. All right.
Should we add a couple days to the Darren Waller Dallas Goddard bet? Couple mustache
I feel
days?
way more confident about that than I do this fucking British Open.
Capper, who's gonna rock the mustache better?
I don't know. I mean,
wow.
I don't know.
He thought too much about that.
Yeah, he's trying to give you a serious answer.
Is it gonna be like the porno stash or like what are we looking?
I figure
It's
dad.
whatever Ryan wants.
Oh wow.
See what I
The
did
Fu
there?
I think you should do.
Kramer would look good with the Fu Manchu.
What's
Fu Manchu? Yeah, I would say Fu. Yeah, definitely the Fu Manchu.
See, what I think would be fun is just it will like every week I do something a little different each week or every couple weeks.
Yeah. Well, that way, if you start with the Fu Manchu, you can trim it and you can change it as it goes. So
and then obviously, if the
work
Giants
your way down to the Hitler or Michael Jordan mustache.
Exactly.
Yeah, we'll save that one for. I mean, it would fit
for my bets, official bets for the British Open. Very simple. I'm going to take these three guys, top 10 and to win outright. Tom Kim, I think it's like 6-1, 7-1, top 10, 75-1 to win it all. My boy Gooch, again, similar range there, 75-1, top 10, 6-7-1. Theegala, I'm seeing as high as 150-1, top 10. I think a little bit higher, maybe like 9-1. And little fun prop bet, Rory to miss the cut. The hater in me will really enjoy this. It's 7-1, kind of a fun hate bet. Kramer, what do you got bets wise? Anything fun?
Well, we're gonna do the Harrington top senior, which I think I like that. I think that's better than the top 30. I think Capper said plus 170. I'll have to dig that one out. I think I'm also gonna take this Matthew Jordan bet that I told you, the 2-1 that he makes the top 40. How many guys make the cut in this one, guys?
65 in size.
Oh, no, I think it's 80. I think it's 80.
Okay.
Do they cut out? So they won't go past that?
See what happens when Steve's not here.
I think it's 80. I think it's 80 in ties. It's different with RNA.
Is it 80?
Oh man,
I'm seeing top 70 golfers.
Oh, even different.
So we're in the middle.
Well, in the middle. Middled it.
Hopefully Steve doesn't hear this. He's gonna
be very angry. We're gonna get a long message. We were gonna wake up to it because Steve's up at the ass crack of dawn.
Oh my. Dude, that is it is the craziest thing. I'll wake up and it's like an encyclopedia on my fucking phone.
He did that this morning. He did that or this morning for our show last night.
Oh, if we could only be so blessed.
I mean, I'm overwhelmed by his information just on Discord, on the show when he comes on our show. I can only imagine like what he starts with before he whittles it down to stuff he has. It's insane.
You guys are getting the raw stuff. I'm also going to go outrights, obviously on Brooks and Rory. The Rory price I think is 22-1. Sorry, not Rory. Rickie Fowler. Brooks and Rickie. Oh, that was a horrible slip.
That was like,
really
wait, what?
bad.
What book is hanging that?
That was really. I got a spot. And what's the Brooks price? I don't have that in front of me.
Around 20, the same.
Yeah, 22, 20, depending on where you go.
Okay. Those are my outrights. And then do we want to do a first round leader? Narrative first round leader?
Ooh.
Matthew Jordan and narrative first round leader Rory, so we can choke the fuck out of this thing.
Oh, that would be impossible to go from first round leader to missing the cut. That
actually happens. Who did it? Fucking ZJ
Keegan
did it. Zach Johnson did it. Keegan did it. Spieth did it. It happens.
All right.
That's why you see he can't go full Keegs because he did that shit.
Let's see. I think that sounds like a good card for me.
All right.
Anything else we should add, guy? Any smack?
Yeah. What are some fun stuff you guys?
Any hammer plays?
Yeah, Gannon, unleash the hammer. What do you got that we haven't hit on?
Like you want like a safer bet or a fun bet?
Fun bet. Come on. This is a gambling show. This isn't an investment.
Fun bet. Robert McIntyre, first round top Great Britain and Ireland player, which is like the Rory's, the Fitzpatricks, Hattons, Fleetwoods, 14-1. I think after that gutting loss at the Scottish Open, DraftKings, by the way, gutting loss at the Scottish Open to Rory. He's going to come out hot, and he does his best work in difficult conditions. That's what we're going to see here. So 14-1, I like Bob Mack to stay hot.
So he was
fun.
actually on my my DK lineup at one point. I'm going to add him as the first round leader. And while I'm at it, I'm going to add Brooks and Rickie.
Capper, before we let you go, give us a fun bet for the folks. First round leader.
Go check your local books that offer player props. They're hanging. It's a par 71, and right now they're hanging for most people, other than Rory and Scotty, at 69.5 over unders. With the over is pushed, or the juice is pushed to the over. So unless these people know something that we don't, like if the wind is coming in, that means most of these golfers just have to shoot 100 to cash these first round bets. So go check out your books, see what you got. I feel like the juice is on the wrong side. I texted a couple people immediately, like, "What am I missing here? Like, is this something that I'm missing, or are they doing something wrong?"
You hear this?
So
he's sourcing.
What about first round leader? Give us one first round leader. I know you normally play 9, but
I like Brooks. Yeah. So I like Brooks. He was when we played here in 2014. He was second to was Rory fucking first round leader that year too. I don't know, but yeah, I like Brooks. He came in. He was second to first round leader. I think last time we played here. Showed up well last year in the first round, and you'll know what you get with Brooks. If he's even remotely like in it on Thursday, it's a fucking good thing because he gets better as the weekend goes on.
All right,
he's dialed in.
Let's go. Hey, make sure
I spoke to him. He's good.
He's good. You talk to him. Give Capper a follow on Twitter at Boston_Capper. Give Matt a follow on Twitter at _Matt_Gannon. And of course, make sure you subscribe to the Golf Gambling Podcast. They do a ton of great stuff. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to us as well. Smash that subscribe button. NFL is coming. I got a couple more episodes here, and then we're going to be hopping in individual team previews. 32 NFL team previews, Ryan. It doesn't get any better. The National Football League just around the corner. Real quick, Matt, who's your NFL team?
Carolina Panthers.
Okay, because I was going to say
that's fun.
If it was the Cowboys, you're no longer welcome to work here. But great answer on the Panthers.
Yeah, Andy Dalton, the starting quarterback, apparently.
Yeah, look out.
Thank you for participating in the Sports Gambling Podcast.
For the Sports Gambling Podcast, I'm Sean, second the money green, and he is Ryan.
Matthew Jordan is north of 125-1 first round leader.
Kramer, let it ride.